Hi folks, thanks for joining. We're back on that little Silvertone radio from the 1930s. Again, I got the new clear lacquers on after reapplying some toner and redoing the inlay by hand. Anyway, I'm going to wait a few more days before I do the rub out. I don't think it's going to need a full 3 or 4 weeks. But anyway, I want to get back on the grill cloth installation, and this grill cloth that was in here, you can see has had better days. I'm not going to reuse it, and I'm actually going to spice things up and use more of a diamond shaped grill cloth that was used in some of the Philco radios. And the reason why, I love the color, plus with the 45-degree diagonal cuts of veneer. Anyway, I'm going to do things just a little bit different. You can see that I've got a ring cut here. It looks like this ring was attached to the chassis itself, and then it was again affixed here to the grill cloth. But I'm going to create a square pattern just outside the cutout area and place it down, and I'm not really even sure, just because of the distance here being probably what 4 inches or so horizontally and vertically, that I'll need to put any adhesion down in this area. Okay, let me get everything measured up. What I'm going to do is make sure my cardboard just comes up to this edge, and then I'll probably somewhere maybe a ½ an inch wide here around the perimeter. But let me just make sure. Again, I'll take an inch away from this, but so somewhere around just north of 4 1/4 inches or so on the width will get me from this edge to this edge. Let me check in the other direction. Okay, and then double checking myself here, I can use the same measurement here, just a little north of 4 1/4 inches on the vertical side as well. Now for this particular radio, I don't need anything very thick. Just some plain cardboard would work, and again, I could actually just take the grill cloth, cut it out, put down some adhesive, and be done with it. But I always like to use this simple chipboard. I bought a bunch of 12 by 12 pieces here many years ago, and dug up another section here. So again, let me just mark it out here for the dimensions here, and I'll cut everything out off camera and be right back. Okay, we'll see if I've got this right. I've got the piece cut out again, and let me just cut out this center section now and see if my grid fits in there correctly, or if I need to remeasure and start. Bad math skills on my part, first try, so remember the lesson that we all should follow, and I usually do. Measure twice, cut once, or measure 3 times, cut once. But at least it was just a piece of cardboard. But here we go. I was just off by 1/2 an inch. So we'll do a quick dry fit here of the frame, and you can see that it's a looks like it's going to be a good match here. So let me get the grill cloth out here and introduce you guys to it and see what you think. And we'll get this thing tacked up here, and not place the grill cloth in the radio, but just attach to the frame. And I'll wait, and that'll be one of the last steps that I do after the final rub out. One other thing I did on my frame real quick was mark the top, bottom, left, right, but also the center. And I'll be able to move this around, but I wanted to notate where the center of this area is, because again, I'm going to use this diamond grill cloth, and I want the top or bottom of the diamond to align here in the center. The cool thing, on the frame itself, it will allow me to shift, the pattern itself in a horizontal or vertical position. So that'll make the alignment a lot simpler when we do the setup. Okay, here's the beautiful grill cloth I was speaking of. I really love the color, and this is what I was talking about here. I'll place the frame here just to give an indicator, but I want the center of the diamond pattern to be in alignment as such, here and here, all the way through, and then that's pretty much it. So I tell you what, let me go ahead and get this shaken up here, this spray adhesive. And one thing I wanted to mention too, I've used the 3M brand. It works great as well, never had any issues, but this is acid free, they say, and again it minimizes any bleed through. So just in case later I need to spray the grill bars themselves to get this grill cloth to lie down nice and flat, I shouldn't get that smearing type effect. So again, let me take this outside in some fresh air and get some adhesive laid down here. But one more step first on the grill cloth. Let me get it laid out. Okay, I found at times some of the grill cloth, some light starching and a little heat is fantastic. This is such a short span. Here you can see with what, about a little over 4 inches of grill cloth is minimal. Plus I've got the all these grill bars, so I don't think I'll have many issues, if any, with the grill cloth being kind of slack. I've got it pulled tight here, just using some painter's tape on the edge, and again I've got this marked here for my center pattern. Again, I'm going to try to get over this way and down as far as I can. I just want to minimize the waste of cloth that I have, but I needed about 1/4 of an inch here just to hold the grill cloth. So I'll align everything here in the center on one of the diamond points, do the same here for the bottom, and just press down. Okay, memory card got the best of me there for a moment. So anyway, I think I explained what I was going to do here. So let me go spray some of this adhesive on here on the back side, come back in real quick, and after it tacks up just for a bit, and place it down, then cut everything out. Okay, this stuff dries really quick, so I'm going to do the alignment down here at the bottom. Make sure my eyes aren't playing tricks on me here. And I just mentioned the roller. And again, the span distance here is only, what I say, 4 1/4 inches. Alright, let me let this set up for, I don't know, a few minutes here, and then I'll get my fabric cutter out here and just cut around it, and we'll do a dry run here and see what it looks like. Okay, you can see I've got the grill cloth tacked in place here on the back, and again I'll be able to lay just a bead of glue down or so in a few different places and allow this to come out in the future if necessary. Turn it over and you can see what I was aiming for here. I wanted to make certain that the centerpiece here, and again I can make this a little better. I'm just a little off here. Needs probably another 32nd of an inch or so to the left here. But I've got my diamond pattern running down the center, and these 3 vertical bars evenly spaced running down in this section. So I'm a little tight on this end, a little here. I just need to shift that back that way. I'll make that adjustment when we put it in permanently. But I love that color, and I think the diagonal pattern is a perfect match for this cabinet, especially with the grill itself going in 45-degree angles, and also the different veneer sections all running in 45-degree angles. So there you have it. Again, you can see the orange peel I still need to rub out, and maybe we'll get started on that soon in the next few days if time permits. Folks, thanks again for watching. I'll be back on the Zenith 5S29 doing the same thing. I just need to get the grill cloth ready there also. Thanks again for watching.